What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crypto FUD. All right, let's jump right into this. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? Randy, BP, Troy, Nico, Eller. What is going on, guys? Just posting the Discord in the chat. There we go. All right, so let's jump right into this. So how's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. It's Thursday, guys. I think we're going to make it through the week. I think we got this. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Hope everybody had a solid week. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's jump right into this. So right now, let's just jump right into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's sitting above 70,000. So can't be upset about that. Bitcoin is still sitting above 70,000. I think we are, we're still getting away from the whole CPI report, even though we pretty much retraced. It was pretty much a nothing burger after a few hours of yesterday. Obviously, we covered that. But, as of now, we're kind of sitting flatline right at that 70,000. And honestly, I think we're still good. I think we're setting up for a beautiful week coming up next week. I think next week is going to be an epic week. Obviously, because we have I believe 8 days now until the halving. So let me see here. Coin market cap. Don't even have it set up. There we go. And checking on Milady. Milady, you know what I want? One thing I want to say about all the altcoins today. Have you noticed that Bitcoin's been holding pretty strong? A lot of the altcoins are not having a bad day, but they're not, they're kind of just having like an off day today. And I think what's going on with all the altcoins right now, because you can look at any of the altcoins and point them out, and most of them, maybe some of them particular, are doing better than others. And I'm going to show you one that's actually doing good because of big news that came out. But for the most part, alts are really just doing this, kind of just chilling right now, not really doing too much. And I think it's because we have the halving coming up, or the halving coming up in 7 days. And with that being said, you're going to start seeing Bitcoin's dominance, as we can see right now at 52.9. Bitcoin's dominance is starting to do that last stretch. It's the last week, like we've been anticipating, right? Last week where we're going to see Bitcoin start getting up to its not all-time highs, but highest probably dominance that we've seen in some time. Sorry, I had to help my dog. My dog was like, help me. But yeah, so you guys can see, and we kind of been calling this out for a while now as far as dominance. Dominance, I was thinking a few weeks ago the dominance would have been a lot higher, but it really has been just sitting around 52. But finally, we can see as of today, we're right at that 53 mark, and you can see that the alts are kind of going stagnant. And I think it's because it's finally here, the last stretch. All the attention is going to be on Bitcoin for right now for this next week. And what is Bitcoin going to do? And Johnny said, Johnny was saying, do you think we will have a final dip after the halving before the rip? Most likely, I would imagine that. We've been kind of anticipating. Normally what you would see is right after or right around the halving, you normally would see some kind of a sell the news event. Let me see something real quick. Where's everybody at today? Check. Sorry, I'm just checking something with the thumbnail. I wonder what's going on. We don't really have too many people in today. I wonder what's going on. Well, everybody that's here, make sure you guys hit those likes. Well, it is what it is. So let's just jump right into it. So a couple of things today that I did see that was pretty bullish, and we'll jump right into the news. Let's see here. Pepe coin spikes on Coinbase International plan to list perpetual futures. Now remember, Coinbase was talking about the same thing for perpetual futures for Dogecoin, and now you can see that looks like they're going to start rolling it out for Pepe as well. And you can see for today, Pepe technically is up around 3%, so nothing too crazy going on for Pepe. Obviously, it's because of the market. But let's see here. So popular meme coin Pepe jumped on the news that Coinbase International Exchange, the US-based crypto exchange offshore arm for institutions, will open up a perpetual futures market for the token next week. The exchange said in an X post that it will list Pepe's perps on Coinbase International Exchange on Coinbase Advanced and Commerce trading on and after at 9:30 Universal Time. So, I mean, I was thinking it was going to be a little bit bigger, right? If you really look at Pepe, it's not doing much, right? When you saw this happen out for rollout for Dogecoin was going pretty nuts. It jumped all the way from like 14 cents up to like 22, cents. But you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar project, right? So a lot of money came in on that news. As of for Pepe, I mean, we're looking at the chart. Pepe still is in this bull flag, still trending in this this like descending channel that you wouldn't want to call it. Obviously, I call it a bull flag. I'm telling you guys, when the market gets ripe, if this thing stays within this channel, Pepe is probably going to absolutely rip. This is one of the only projects that I've seen as far as the meme coins that have really stayed in this channel, which leads me to believe that this bull flag, if it does play out, we're probably going to see a nice little rip with Pepe here eventually. I'm sure the rest of the market will be doing the same as well. Let me pin the Discord on the top. Yep, so Pepe futures, I guess it's good. Does anybody in here trade futures? I really don't do futures or anything like that. But definitely, I mean, I don't really use Coinbase much, to be honest. I really don't use Coinbase that much. So, but let's jump in. So a couple of things that I wanted to check out. So today, someone dropped this in the Discord. I believe it was Justin. So shout out to Justin in the Discord. And I did pin the Discord on the top of the chat. So if you guys are active, come and join. So it looks like they have a new meme coin that just dropped on crypto.com. It's relatively new for DeFi. You can see it's called Crob, the Crob Mob, and you can see as of 5 hours ago it was listed on crypto.com. And let's jump over to the chart real quick for Crob, and you can see it had a massive move earlier today. I actually jumped in right when I saw the news. It was somewhere down here on the 26. And this thing has just been ripping up about 35% as of today. And I mean, the buys that have been coming in on this project, some of them were like $20,000, like something crazy. So if you're interested on this project, it is on Chronos. This is the top trending project on Chronos right now. You can see it dethroned Crow. It actually dethroned Crow. So I don't know. And it's crazy. Believe it or not, you remember the wallets that I was mapping out on Crow that I said kept buying and selling, right? Especially this C4 right here. I guarantee this is a dev. How about I saw them buying like crazy on Crob? I was like, what the hell? They were buying in like crazy on Crob. So I don't know if they're affiliated or they're just maybe taking in those gains. But I wouldn't be surprised. Crow was down. It's down about 5%. It was down a little bit more earlier, but I can almost guarantee that a lot of people were probably moving their funds from Crow over to Crob with the expectations that we were going to see a big run, and we have seen with the news that Crob was added to Crypto.com. So what this means is this technically was traded on DeFi, right? And it still is. You can buy it on VVS, MMF, right, on Chronos, but now they were able to get listed on Crypto.com's exchange, which is usually pretty bullish for a project because you guys know, I know you guys are OGs in the crypto world, so we all know about DeFi, but a lot of people, believe it or not, do not really know how to trade DeFi, right? They just go onto their central exchanges, and whatever's on there, that's what they can potentially buy, right? But they won't get on DeFi. They don't even want to learn about DeFi. But you can see all of us obviously know about that. So that's the advantage that you have when you're trading on DeFi on some of these projects, that you can get in before it's actually listed on to these central exchanges, just like this one was today. So I would imagine some good things for this project. Right now, the market cap's around 35 million for right now. I want to say, though, we were talking about this in the Discord. This project, when it dropped, this project dropped with like a $20 million market cap. I mean, the day it dropped, $20 million market cap. Liquidity was at like $18 million. So this project dropped heavy. You normally don't see projects with that much girth, right? Like that much money actually already involved in the project. Usually they have to go through a building stage and build up. This project just dropped, and I mean, it was worth multi-million dollars off rip. So definitely, they definitely have some financial backing behind the project, and that's why they were able to get listed on Crypto.com so fast, right? You saw projects like Corgi AI, Tectonic. Those projects, it took them a little bit longer to get listed on Crypto.com, given that they had to build up naturally as far as their liquidity and their market cap. This project just dropped, and I mean, it was eligible the damn second it dropped. I wonder why they dropped it on DeFi first and they didn't just drop it completely on the exchange. But who knows? Who knows? So let's hear Red Rum. We'll check out ladies right here. I have the chart. Hold on. So Eller was saying, do you believe Helium Mobile is a good project? I do. I honestly think you guys remember I still do have a Helium miner, but I don't have, I had multiple. I sold them a while back before like it kind of tanked. But I do think that the project, the fact that they were able to start their own mobile service, kind of like Mint Wireless, right? A $20 cheap wireless plan, that can give you decent coverage. You don't have to break the bank. I think that's pretty, that's awesome. So imagine you're able to buy in on this the Helium Mobile, and it's relatively cheap right now with a small market cap, and you're basically essentially buying in on a cellular phone network that's not even over $1 billion yet, right? I think they're at like what, $500 million. Let's see here. Yeah, $240 million. So they're freaking so small as far as a market cap wise. So I mean, I think long term, if they can successfully survive in the with the mobile phones, I think they're gonna kill it, honestly. And I could easily see this project over multi-billion dollars. So definitely, I think it's a good investment, honestly. So let's hear, jumping on to ladies. So same thing what we were kind of talking about yesterday and what I was talking about initially at the beginning of the stream. I know we just got a lot more people joining. So right now, what we're seeing is that Bitcoin right now, even though Bitcoin is not on a crazy run, it's still about $70,000. The Bitcoin dominance, if you guys can see at the top of this page right here, has gone up to almost 53%. This is up almost 0.5% in the last few days, which you think 0.5% is not much, but out of $2.5 trillion, that is a lot of money that came into Bitcoin that I'm believing probably came out of altcoins temporarily. We were predicting this, that as we got closer towards the halving, that we most likely were going to see Bitcoin's dominance continue to rise, right? And alts right now are going to be basically on a pause for this next week is what I'm anticipating. and we're going to probably see Bitcoin go on a nice run for this week because we have the halving, right? So honestly, right now, as far as Milady, as far as any of your altcoins right now, there are a few that are running, right? But for the majority of the market, you're going to see the altcoins, and we're going to check them all out on Crypto Bubbles here in a second. They're all kind of stagnant right now. So the only thing I can say, and what I've been saying for a while, but really screaming it for the last week, is just eat up these dips, right? Dollar cost average in. We are on the cuffs of getting past the halving, right? In the next few weeks, and altcoin season is going to start coming into play. Altcoin season is going to be coming into play. I keep telling you guys, in the next few months, we're going to start seeing altcoins really start going parabolic, and we're going to be in the middle of altcoin season. So all I can say for right now is just keep positioning yourself properly, setting yourselves up, because you don't want to be chasing any of these projects after they've already gone up 50, 60, 70, 100%. Now you're technically buying at a lot higher when you could be positioning yourself right now while projects are still technically, they're all up for the last few months, right? But like a project like Milady ran up, and a lot of the charts look the same, where they ran up, made either all-time highs or local highs, and they have retraced somewhat. So right now I look at it as you're getting the 60-70% discount right now on Milady's before altcoin season comes in and we start taking off like crazy. And we don't see these numbers probably for a while. That's what I'm predicting, honestly. So just checking up on the chat real quick. Fragerio, what's going on? What's good today? Hope you guys are doing well. Crypto James, what's going on? Rosales said I was working, but it was high. I missed it. Oh, you're talking about for crob. Crypto James said Helium miners is a bankruptcy right now. I get the letters from the proceedings because I own some. Not sure if that's the same one. Really? Well, the Helium, actual Helium network, and the Helium mobile are two different projects. They're the same devs, but they're two different projects. But I've never heard of them going through bankrupts. And like I said, I own multiple. I still own technically right now a Bobcat. I bought a few Bobcats like 3 years ago. So I'm on all the groups. I haven't heard anything like that as of now. So I don't know. But they did get beat down bad during the bear market. They got beat down bad as far as the Helium price. Red Rum said, I'm praying for ladies. I've been buying nonstop. And that's good, bro. Just keep dollar cost averaging in. I think in the long run, it's going to pay off for you. So, anybody feel like ladies can drop two zeros? Yeah, I think they can. We've been predicting a $2 to $10 billion market cap. So that would kind of go with what we're predicting. Kaktashi, what's going on, bro? Love the name. Picked up some crob earlier. We'll see what happens. Eller said, I hope ladies cute. At last, one more zero. I think I know what you're saying, bro. Oh, Crypto James said they're in court in Kentucky. Well, I don't know what the hell happened with that, bro, but I still have a miner. I don't even have it plugged in anymore, bro. I made some money off of it. Really, I took a loss, a little bit of a loss. I was able to recoup majority of my money because I ordered my miners like 3 years ago. It took 18 months for me to get my miners, right? By that time, Helium ran all the way up to like $60 and then came back down. By the time I got my miners, it was at like maybe $10, and I finally went online and you know how it goes. It's a long-term process as far as getting your money back. And unfortunately, they dropped the ball. The people that made the most money were all the freaking Bobcats and all the miners, the people that made the miners. They made all the money, right? And just basically everybody else that bought in got screwed as far as buying the miners. So looking at the crypto, looking at the bubbles for today, this is the top 100 projects. Like I told you, other than, like VeChain's doing pretty good. Jasmy's doing really well. And we're going to check Jasmy out real quick here in a minute. But you can see majority of the projects are going to be in the red. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to be temporary because of the halving that we have coming up in about a week from now for Bitcoin, we're going to see Bitcoin's dominance continue to rise. I'm thinking next week, most likely we're going to see Bitcoin really go on a nice run. I do think that Bitcoin, most likely, if it's going to get to all-time highs again, it's going to most likely happen this week coming up, right? So you will see a positive move with your alts, but don't be surprised if you see Bitcoin running up $75,000 and your favorite altcoin really is not doing too much. It's up, but it's not like going nuts, right? And it's because you have to think about the logic here, because a lot of money is moving. When Bitcoin's dominance is going up, that means money is moving from alts into Bitcoin and vice versa. When Bitcoin's dominance is going down, you're seeing money coming from Bitcoin usually into alts, right? So that's what we're going to see now, is that a lot of money probably already has, and it will slowly just start trickling back over to Bitcoin for right now, in the with the anticipation that, you know, we're going to see probably a big pump coming up this week for Bitcoin. So just want to give you guys that alert so you guys are prepared. The best thing I keep saying you can do for right now is just keep adding to your bags. Let's see here. Eller, no worries, bro. He said, sorry, corrector here is in Portuguese. Oh. Fragerio said, I bought $500 of cob, crossing my fingers. And Bullish Beaver said, do you think it will be a good, do you think I will be good with 10 billion coins? Of Milady? Yeah, I mean, that's what, like over $1,000. So I mean, think about it. If everything that we're talking about for Milady's comes true as far as us getting to multi-billion dollars, I mean, you're looking at 20-30x on your position. So I mean, I think that would be damn good, you know, as far as where you're sitting right now and where we could be. So, but like I said, you know, a lot of people are going to look back and they're going to be like, I wish I would have bought more. Like right now, you know, at this spot that we're at, you know, when we start taking off and we're like way the hell up here and we're dropping to zero, a lot of people, even myself, right? Because you can never have enough. You're going to be looking back and you're like, damn it, I should have bought more, right? So that's why I always just tell everybody, don't put yourself in debt or don't use any money that's going to have you emotionally trading around here, you know, because you need to sell it at a loss. But if you have extra funds and you're looking around like, what should I buy? I would keep dollar cost averaging in, my opinion, not financial advice, into Milady, because I think long term, this is going to be a solid meme coin that's going to have some big gains. Again, my opinion though, right? I Stay Hungry. DBZ's tribute token did a nice pump earlier this morning, supposed to get listed on MEXC. Nice. We'll pull up that real quick. And Eller said, we're still first place on the Binance futures. Hell yeah. BP said, make sure to hit that like button and join the Discord and memberships. Hell yeah. We have, real quick, we have over 40 people and only 18 likes. Let's make sure you guys are hitting those likes. Please hit those likes. The Discord is pinned on the top of the chat. Again, if you're active in Discord, come join us. We got a big community talking about crypto 24/7. And then obviously, if you guys are interested in being a better trader, make sure you guys hit that join and become a member. We have exclusive streams every weekend. Asim, what's going on, brother? African Village said, I think you're right. It might be a year from now, but it stays. Yeah, so he's saying if it stays, I believe you were saying if it stays trendy the way it is, trending the way it is, why not keep buying around where it's at? I understand completely. Craig, what's going on? And you know what? That's why I always say African is also, whenever we see these dips, right? Whenever we see these dips, I'm always saying take advantage of it, right? Take advantage of it. Bring your average down. Even if this isn't bringing your average down, accumulate more. Accumulate more and just hold long term. Have patience. That's like the best thing that you can tell anybody in crypto right there is just dollar cost average in and have patience. Don't try to time the market. You know, I mean, you obviously, you do what you got to do, but, you know, as far as timing the market, sometimes, or a lot of times it doesn't always work the way you want it, right? So, Let's check out. So a couple things. I know a couple people are asking to check out some different projects. I want to look at Jasmy real quick because Jasmy's been on a run today. You guys can see. Look what Jasmy did. I believe this was earlier or yesterday. This was earlier. Jasmy ran up to 26 to the 2.6 cents. You guys can see. And we were talking about this as of the last few days that Jasmy was just looking real bullish. You can see Jasmy dropped down and bounced off the 382 right here. You see this run up, came right down, bounced perfectly off the 382, and then ran. That's all it needed for it to go on a nice run. And you can see it broke this support level or this resistance. This technically has not been support. And I remember telling this, and I'm going to still say it, until we can break and stay above this 2.5 cents. And I don't mean break it and then just go right back down. I mean break it and find some support above the 2.5 cents. We're going to continue to see moves where you see the breakout and then we're going to come back down under, right? Until we can find that support, we need to see a few candles, whether they're green or red, bouncing off this 2.5 cents. That's when you're going to see Jasmy start going on a run and breaking these local highs. But like I keep telling you guys, I honestly am very bullish on Jasmy. I think Jasmy is going to be a big player in the game as far as for this bull market running up. So definitely believe that. And I know somebody else. Let me see here. Oh, Rosala said, "Can you check Homer?" I'm literally coming back up from everything I missed. Let me see here. NFK is not doing bad today. Prodigy, I see you, bro. I see you. Let's see here. So let's check out Homer. What Rosales, what Homer are you talking about for Solana? Homer Simpson? I'm guessing it's going to be not that one. Oh, this one, right? No, that's not that one. Yes, Solana, but which Homer are we talking about? Because I'm looking at these. They seem relatively. This one has $100 in liquidity. This one has $2,000 in liquidity. That can't be it, right? This cannot be it right here, right? Let me do some math real quick. Bruh. Prodigy, that's like $800, bro. Liquidity's at 19,000. Oh, this one right here. There's like 5 different Homer Simpsons running around on Solana. I mean, so honestly, what I'll say about this is, I don't know, the market cap, $60,000, relatively small. I will say that's a very small market cap. How long has this project been out? For a month. So, I mean, it's been out for a month, so definitely not a rug, but just be cautious. Be cautious with this project because it just doesn't look, it looks like it went on a nice run, and this thing has just been consolidating for like the last like 4 weeks, right? So, and then you can see obviously the market cap has dropped down like crazy. Craig said he's got 400,000 Jasmy. What was the project? Oh, DBZ. Let me check that out for you. I Stay Hungry. I was sitting here looking the whole time. Like, what was the project he was just asking me about? Oh, it's on DeFi. Now my question, Hungry, is this one going to be for Ethereum or Solana? Okay, it looks like it's Ethereum because we already had a fib retracement on. So I mean, nothing really has changed. Jason said, "I bet you none of those coins, Homer coins, have copyrights." Jason, one thing though, dude, is in DeFi, it's the Wild West. So I mean, you could literally make you can name a project like Tesla, and Tesla can't come after you because these projects are all on DeFi. Like now, if you try to drop the project on a central exchange, first of all, no central exchange will pick them up. Because of that. But if it somehow made it to a central exchange, then you're talking about possible lawsuits. But as far as like on DeFi, that's what's fun, but also risky. Is that on DeFi anything happens, anything can go right. So looking at this project real quick, I mean, a $3 million market cap, liquidity looks solid. You can see it, did that typical kind of double top and then came down. It looks like for now, I would say the project, if anything around the 786 or below, which I'm pretty sure I already said, would be a solid buy, right? So anything at the 786 or the bottom would be a solid buy. And usually anytime it bounces off the 786, it goes on a nice run. You can see each time that it has hit that 786, it is basically started up a nice bounce. So the only thing I can say is if you're long term, buying around the 786, accumulating would be a good spot. Other than that, short term, I would probably wait for a 786 bounce again and see where you can run, and then I would just probably sell or try to reposition myself. Because you can see it's clearly on a downward move, right? Now, I'm not saying that this can easily explode and start going back up, but it's clearly on a downward move, and that's pretty much it as far as that. 786 would be a good buy zone as far as that, but as far as being long term, I mean, that's something that's up to you exactly, Okay, you're holding long term. I hear you. Nico said, "What's your opinion about rune stones from Bitcoin?" Never heard of them. Let's pull them up. Wait, I feel like I have heard of them now. You said it's a it's a Bitcoin project, right? BRC20. Solo, it's all right, brother. You're always late. Just kidding. So as far as rune stones, the only thing that's coming up is Solana projects. Nothing for Bitcoin or BRC. Look what came up, Hungry. Look what came up on the top trending for coin market cap. Dragon Ball Z tribute. But I think this one's for. Oh no, this is for Ethereum. Who knows, man? You might be good on long term for this project. Sorry, I'm reading the Discord real quick. Someone was sending me a message. Real quick, you guys can join that Discord. Let me know. Looks like NFK is going on a nice run. I wonder why. Looks like we're up. We're doing pretty good. NFK traded on Solana, not doing too bad. We're going to break that $1 million market cap this weekend. Let's see. We're approaching our 0.5 fib retrace right now. So looks like a nice little W pattern has formed. And we're definitely still holding that uptrend on the project. So hopefully we have a solid weekend for the native coin for the channel. That'd be dope, right? Oh, holy crap. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize the tab came off my So what I was saying was NFK, our project's doing really well. We're up 14% as of in the last few hours, and you can see we're on a nice little run. W pattern. We're approaching the 0.5. So we'll see how this plays out. Hopefully we can hit that $1 million market cap. Excuse me, for this weekend. That'd be spectacular, right? Let's look if there's any news articles, because really there's not much going on today. I'm telling you guys, I think we have a few more boring days ahead of us in the market. And watch, we're going to see freaking I think this week coming up is going to be a big week for Bitcoin particularly, and for the market, honestly, because after we get done with this week coming up and the halvings is behind us, I'm telling you guys, historically speaking, we normally start seeing altcoin season starting to go in effect, and that's what we're pretty much all waiting for, right? Obviously, we want to see Bitcoin do the best, but altcoin season's where all of us are going to make a lot of our money. So Crypto Jane said, Rune is the new thing coming to Dog Elon Mars. Dog Elon Mars is officially launching a Rune on Bitcoin, but we are runes. To understand them requires understanding the ordinals theory. Behold a thread. Let's see. Are you copying and pasting? Rune is used as a pairing token that accompanies each asset in the platform liquidity pools. As such, Rune serves as the second token that users deposit in the liquidity pool. Oh, okay. Yeah, so with the liquidity pool, like we have a liquidity pool started for NFK, right? And our liquidity pool is with NFK and Sol. So you see how it says pooled? This is our liquidity pool right here. So our liquidity pool, like I said, is paired with NFK and Sol. What he's saying is that Dog Elon is going to be working on the ordinals. Ordinals is a BRC token that's on the Bitcoin ecosystem. And I know that's crazy to think, right? You're thinking ecosystem, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has an ecosystem, right? Just like Ethereum and just like Solana. But what it is with Bitcoin is that up until maybe about a year ago, before ordinals came out, the maxis and a lot they didn't want anything to be technically built on Bitcoin. They wanted Bitcoin to be Bitcoin, where it's a non-congested ecosystem where people can make transactions with Bitcoin efficiently and not be caught up or congested on anything else that's going on. Well, ordinals was dropped on Bitcoin, and a lot of the maxis were furious about it, right? Because ordinals is going to be bringing in, it already has, NFTs and a lot of things that are going to be traded on ordinals that uses the Bitcoin ecosystem. And in results of that, they have actually been seeing in the last few months, because of ordinals, a lot of congestion on the Bitcoin ecosystem. So a lot of the maxis were technically correct, but at the same time, ordinals has been killing it, and I'm sure it's helping Bitcoin a lot now, and it will continue in the long run. So let's look up, and Stacks as well. Stacks is another project that's built on Bitcoin, a BRC token that's been doing really well, right? Ordinals and stacks kind of go with, the price of Bitcoin, right? So as long as Bitcoin's doing good, you're going to see ordinals and stacks doing really well. Ordinals, it hurts because I was actually saying that I was going to be buying ordinals. This was like 7-8 months ago when ordinals was down at $3, and I'm sure right now it's trading somewhere around $80. So I missed out on that one for sure. But hindsight's 2020. But it hurts, right? So Crypto James, so like what you're saying, right? It sounds bullish, right? It sounds bullish, but I mean, and I'm looking right now. I'm pulling up the Dog Elon chart, and I'm like, well, maybe we're gonna see some kind of movement. I don't know. It hasn't reacted yet on Dog Elon as far as the charts or anything like that. We're still literally right where we were at a week ago, and the charts, literally. Let me pull up. I want to see what the volume is on Dog Elon. $2.5 million. So volume is very, very low for Dog Elon. The market cap is very low as well. So hope that plays out, bro. Hope that plays out, because I know, Dog Elon has a big community, and they have to be freaking restless right now as far as, just wanting to see that damn project shoot up. Robert just came in and said, "What up, everybody? Hold." Hold for dear life. So Chainlink launches transporter app for moving crypto cross-chain. This is why Chainlink is going to, and it has been killing it, but it's going to be, this thing's going to be one of those big, I think, big mover in this bull run, because they just keep dropping like just hidden crazy, bombs as far as what they're doing with their project that nobody else in crypto is doing. And we're going to need stuff like this. This is almost like bridging across ecosystems. Chainlink is already bringing that technology. So Chainlink, a leading provider of data feeds for blockchain-based smart contract, has released a new application dubbed the Transporter for submitting and monitoring cross-chain transactions. In an announcement, Chainlink said the application is built using its cross-chain interoperability protocol, or CCIP is what a lot of people like to call it, the standard for cross-chain interoperability. The firm went on to describe the new transporter application as a hyper-secure bridging app, what I just said, explaining it is built on Chainlink to bring unprecedented security to users wanting to transfer tokens across the blockchain. The app allows users to transfer various tokens. The transporter app allows users to transfer tokens across a variety of blockchains, starting with Arbitrum. You guys know I love Arbitrum. Avalanche, Base has been killing it. BNB Chain, Ethereum, Optimism, Polygon, and Wemix. Transporter makes it easier to utilize the security benefits from Chainlink's CCIP for transfer of the large token value and critical messages across chain. Having a secure way to move both value and data across chain is something the blockchain industry has needed for years. You hear that? Having a secure way to move both value and data across chains, bridging, is something the blockchain industry has needed for years. And I'm excited that Transporter is making that accessible. This is why I'm telling you guys, Chainlink is going to continue to grow like crazy, because this kind of technology is not offered in crypto by much, if not anyone else, really. I'm sure there's other projects that are trying to mimic what Chainlink's doing, but the fact that they're something like that is what we're going to need, right? Because let's just say you want to move something from Solana over to, Ethereum. They're being able to secure that transaction with no kind of issues safely, probably with very cheap fees, over to whatever whatever kind of transaction that you need to do cross ecosystems. So that's definitely it's going to be something that I'm sure a lot of people are going to need and use in the future. So Crypto tip. Lord have mercy. What's going on, girl? Grant said, hope everyone's having a great day. Same to you, brother. Robert said, I'm at lunch seeing you on live. I never get to do a live anymore. It's all right, brother. That's why you can watch it after the fact, right? What do you think about Friends? We'll check that out. Hope everyone's having a good day on here. Very kind words, BP. Very kind. So I'm guessing this Friends is on base, is what it looks like. So you can see it's on a nice run. Base has been killing it lately, bro. Definitely gotta admit that Base has been killing it. So looks like the project's at about over $6 million market cap. Liquidity looks great. You can see it went on a nice run, hit an all-time high at around 14.5 cents, and since then it has come down a little bit, right? It broke the 236, and it looks like it's trying to find some support at this 382, around where it's at. The 382 is technically going to be around that 9-cent mark. You can see it bounced right at that 382, so you might be able to see this thing come up, but I would almost bet that it's going to come up and probably hit its head at the 236 for right now. As it already has done that. As it came down, you can see it hit its head right at the 236. I always tell you guys, if you're able to make a local high or an all-time high, and you do see retracements, if it can stay above that 236, that usually is a big indicator that you're going to continue on the run. The fact that this broke the 236, it is bouncing on the 382, which is great, but it's hitting its head at the 236, is leading me to believe that either two things are going to be coming. You're going to be consolidating between these two fibs for a little while before maybe you see a big run, or you might come up and retest this 236 a few times. If it doesn't break it, you might end up coming back down towards this 0.5 where it looks like it should have some solid support on this. But the project looks legit. It's fairly new. Looks like it went on a nice run. Hopefully it can keep those gains. But definitely Base is a solid ecosystem, so I'm sure it's going to do really well. Just reading the chat real quick. So Cobb is going on another run. Definitely going on another run. Definitely have some big money coming in here, because look at this. You see that sell for 17,000, a buy-in at 16. You can see some big buy-ins. Holy crap! Look at this buy at $54,000. Holy crap! And it's nuts. They bought in 54,000. It didn't even move the price. It's absolutely insane. A $54,000 buy didn't even move the freaking price. If that happened to call would jump up like a 3x off of that. What is call doing right now? Remember I told you I wouldn't be surprised for right now call's getting beat just because you have a new kid on the block that's taking in all the liquidity right now on Chronos. And call honestly is still on that downward move. Only way I'm going to change my my stance on call, and I still do believe long term it's going to be a solid project. They really need to get on to crypto.com. They have to, right? Because I'm sure a lot of other people are like, why aren't we on crypto.com? Until they can bounce above this trend line right here, they're technically on their way down for right now. They might have found some support somewhere around where they've dropped both times right here at this 10 mark. But we'll see. We might be coming back down to retest it. Solana chilling at $172. Pretty much the same story for all the alts right now, like I keep saying. remember that story too for next week. Remember we covered that story yesterday. Next week, possible ETFs are going to be getting accepted in Hong Kong. I still think that that's going to be a mover for Bitcoin. I really do, and that's why I keep saying I think next week is going to be a big week for Bitcoin and hopefully the rest of the market. Looking at Milady's market cap and volume, because we didn't talk about this earlier. So market cap's at about 140 million, and our volume is holding at around $9 million. So nothing too crazy. It's not dwindling back down to like $1 million volume. We're still holding around $9-10 million every day in volume. But obviously, we need to see that volume really start getting a lot higher. You know, obviously, we're seeing the volumes down on the whole market. You know, you can see the whole volume for the whole crypto market's down 16.5% as of now. So, I mean, this isn't just a Milady's thing, right? You can see it across the whole market. So, I'm actually tonight. I think tonight I'm gonna probably just add more to my bag as far as Milady, because it seems like we're in a comfortable spot. Again, you guys know how I dollar cost averaging. I'm not going to sit here and, because I have a solid bag, I'm not going to sit here and drop, you know, everything I have is dry powder right now. I'm going to just buy small increments, you know, with the anticipation that if we do drop any more, I can continue to just buy, right? I can continue to just buy in. So let's see something here. We haven't looked at the greed, fear and greed. We're at 76. We're right before that extreme greed. I think next week, the next like month, we're gonna start seeing probably extreme greed kick in. I really do think this next week's gonna really be the beginning of us really starting to rally. Looking at the top 100 projects, you can see, I mean, alts really, looking at the projects, nothing is up like crazy. Everything is like a few percent. The top movers is this bit and sensor, 12%. Neo's up 9%. Toncoin, which has actually been killing it recently, is up 8%. Toncoin actually dethroned. Let's see here. Cardano, yeah. I was like, who did it dethrone Cardano? Cardano better get its act together, or they're going to be getting out of the top 10, which I think if Cardano drops out of the top 10, you're going to see a lot of people that are going to be upset, those diehard Cardano people. Bullish, no worries, brother. Sorry we're not having such an exciting stream, right? It's all right, though. You guys know how it goes. Next week, we'll start flying off the scales, and next week we're all gonna be just going crazy, like ah. The stream will have like 200 people back in here. Everybody's gonna, can you check this out? Can you check that out? I'll be over here running around with like a madman. So I take these chill streams and I run with them for a little while. I'm like, Sometimes when I end the streams when they're like craziness, I literally get off after 2 hours of streaming. I'm like, bro, I'm freaking exhausted. I'm like, holy crap. I feel like I've been outside working in the yard for like 9 hours. Dylan said, crying that ladies is down. That's where we are. Let's see here. Milady's is technically down 30% for the month. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be adding to my bag later on. So what do you guys think for this weekend? With the analogy that I think that this week coming up, I think we're going to have a good week ahead of us, right? It's the final week before the halving. I'm thinking that we're going to see most likely a nice pump in Bitcoin. We're already seeing the dominance. Dominance is starting to rise. We're almost at 53%. Do you guys think that this weekend we're going to have somewhat of a pump? Last weekend, Metallica was in here, and he called it. He said, I think we're going to have a run this weekend, and we technically did. We were down here, and we ran all the way up to about 72, almost 73,000 during this weekend and getting into the beginning of the week. Do you guys think we're technically setting up a lot higher than we were before? Do you guys think that this weekend we're going to see a pump and possibly get to all-time highs? I think we're getting to that time where any day now we're going to wake up and Bitcoin is going to be up probably to all-time highs. Dylan said, I don't know the future, but the probability is high. I guess that's the safest way. That's the safest way that you could answer that question, right? Nice. Prodigy, I got your message, bro. We'll definitely take care of that after the stream. So Red Rum says, how many zeros are we going to lose? Well, I'm going to give you the Dylan. I'm going to give you the Dylan answer and say, what was Dylan's answer? Hold on. Hold on here. Hold on, Dylan. Where was his answer here? He gave me such a solid answer. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to tell you, he said, how many zeros do you think we're going to lose? And I'm going to tell you, well, I don't know the future, but the probability is high. No, honestly, with my predictions, what my opinion, right? I've been calling and I'm still sticking to it. $2 to $10 billion market cap, right? $2 to $10 billion market cap. Let's say we get to that $10 billion market cap, right? And remember, I'm always going to be conservative on my predictions. Let's say we get to that $10 billion market cap. That would be a price of probably losing about 2.5 zeros from where we're at right now. So with that being said, we're at 6 zeros. That would leave us around 4 zeros and be around that 5 mark. So we would be, we would be 4 zeros and a 5 would be the price range of around $10 billion. So definitely could see us easily losing 2 zeros when we're in the thick of the bull run, easily. And from where we're at right now, as far as how much gains would that be at around $140 million market cap, that would be technically, I believe, I'm trying to think here, I want to say that would be like an 80x from where we're at right now, somewhere around an 80 to 100x as far as where we're at right now. So, and you can obviously multiply 80 times whatever you're holding. So if you're holding $1,000 and we do get to those levels, if you have 1,000, we go 80x, that's $80,000 that you would have in your portfolio. So, yeah, Red Rum said Binance is dragging. It's been voted number 1 for a while now. I know, bro. So I don't know what they're just taking their time on that. We got to remember on Binance's stance, people keep voting. They're making money off that damn vote, so they're just gonna keep, they're gonna keep the probably the contest going. But it is starting to dwindle down where people are like, all right, we're done voting. Milady won. What the hell is going on here, right? But Red Rum, what I've always been saying about Binance listing is we will get that Binance listing. One thing that we have to focus on as a project is they need to get the volume. The volume needs to be consistently up. And I mean like $100 million or more on 24-hour period. So daily volume needs to be up at least 10 times where it's at right now, consecutively, consistently, for a while. That's when Binance and Coinbase will most likely list Miladies. It will happen though, bro. Just let it all naturally play itself out. Let's see here. Thoughts on Bushi Ethereum. Let's see here. Bushi Ethereum. Is that Boshi or Bushi? I guess it's Bushi. So small market cap, right? So it's relatively small market cap, especially to be on Ethereum. So when did this drop? It's been out for about 8 days. So I mean, it's definitely it's been out for over a week for sure. So a couple of things, definitely bullish on this project only because you can see it made its all-time high right here, and it's been holding its 236. It did drop below, but it came back up, and it's holding above the 236. You can even see it almost retested this all-time high recently, probably within, that was today that it ran up and basically almost tested this all-time high. So definitely bullish on the project as long as it can stay above this 236, I think, and you keep retesting this all-time high, you're eventually going to probably break it and continue on this run. So definitely looks good. It's up 70% for the day, so nice. Let's see here. The Cesarg, I hope I pronounced that correctly, says Farm has been holding above $90. Farm is a small market cap. I do know that. And Farm is on Ethereum, but this is traded on a lot of major exchanges, believe it or not. Is this the farm that this is what you're talking about, right? Yeah, holding $90. Yeah, I mean, if you look at just the 7-day, look at this. It's up 100% basically in the last 7 days. So it's looking good. It's looking really well. I mean, the market cap is freaking small. Very, very small. Volume's at $73 million. That's a lot of volume for such a small market cap. Circulating supply is so low at only 600,000. So this is traded on basically all the major exchanges, like I said, Binance, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Kraken, you name it. This project is basically on all those exchanges. So I think in the bull run, this project will probably do really well, given everything that we just listed, and especially the fact that the market cap is still, even though it's up, for the week, it's up 97%. The market cap is still freaking so small for this project. So Dylan said for sure there's enough backing behind ladies to be listed. Patience is key. And I 100% agree with you on that one, bro. Carlos said, what's up, bros? Anything going on with our ladies? Anything going on with our ladies? Nothing too crazy for our ladies, right? Nothing too crazy right now. We're kind of hanging tight below this, support, but I guess we'll call it resistance for right now, under the 19.5. But we're not, tapping or retesting the 17.8 that's been really holding as some support. I pretty much saying, Carlos, that I probably after the stream will be dollar cost averaging in more into my bag for our ladies. Just buying more in. Exactly what Hungry just said. And look who came to bless our presence. None other than Prodigy. What's going on, bro? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. How's everything going, bro? He said NFK buys went stupid today, huh? Not too bad. We're up 12% in the last hour on NFK. So not too bad whatsoever. Muhammad, what's going on? Muhammad's probably all tired. He's been celebrating for the last week, I think, right? Pepe finally here. What's going on, bro? Where the hell have you? And where's everybody been? The whole koala gang's been gone. I've been over here hosting a show, and the whole koala gang's been completely gone. You guys have been gone. I'm like, where's everybody at? when I started the stream. I'm like, whole damn koala gang's been gone. I've been really watching Arbitrum. Arbitrum today broke the 200-day moving average. It broke below, right? So I've really been watching Arbitrum. I really want to buy in. I haven't bought in yet, but it's getting into that juicy mode where it's getting tempting. At $1.41, it's getting tempting to buy in on Arbitrum. You guys know I'm very bullish on Arbitrum. I think Arbitrum is going to do really well in this bull run. Oops, I didn't mean to click into that. But this was our beautiful W pattern that we drew yesterday. And hopefully this still plays out. Let me move this so you guys can see. I was saying it looks like you see how this W pattern's right here, it moved up. It said, it looked like yesterday I was saying that it just formed some kind of a bigger pattern of a W. And I wouldn't be surprised if this plays out in the next week where we see Bitcoin just start running up. The top of the fib right here is going to be our all-time high. So we honestly are not far from our all-time highs. I think Bitcoin's like 3% away, 2%, something like that. Damn, it's 5%. 5% away. Yes, the other day when we were at 72,000, we were at literally 1.5% away from all-time highs. Hungry said, I also checked the YouTube website and I still didn't see the membership button. Did you check on your computer? It's gonna say join. It's not gonna say membership. It should say join. That's what you're looking for. And what he's talking about is we have a members only stream. You can join. Obviously, everybody that's talking, basically 90% of the chat is members. It's $5 to join. Come join the memberships. We have exclusive perks as far as emojis. Obviously, your name's green. And the biggest thing that I like to say is that you're gonna get exclusive members only streams every weekend on how to be a better trader and pretty much whatever you guys want to cover in the membership. It's basically a big stream that's a little bit more exclusive that we just pretty much just whatever you want, almost one-on-one. You can pick my brain. Last week we went over leverage trading and how I do leverage trading and literally went through a whole tutorial on how I leverage trade if I'm longing or shorting the market, right? So I wish somebody would have showed me that a long time ago, when I was like, how the hell do you long and short on crypto, right? So and real quick, if you guys are just joining, we're doing good. We got 40 people here and 38 likes, so we're doing good, guys. Good job. I appreciate that. Real quick, guys, is there any projects that you guys want to look at? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Rosales said, I got gains on Solana. Thank you, Liquidity. You're talking about you opened up that the long. You opened up the long, correct? Did you close your position, Rosales, or did you keep it open? Carlos said, bro, can you please check Super Trump on Ethereum? I think I'm about to go in on that one. Well, let's check it out before you go all in on that one, bro. You said Super Trump? It's on, you said Ethereum, correct? Yep. Good job for saying the ecosystem. Now, let me ask you this. If this is the right one, I think it is. Carlos, what is intriguing you so much that you want to buy in on this project? Like, what stands out that you're like, I'm so interested in this project? Is it the devs behind the project? What is it? I want to pick your brain. And the reason why I'm asking that is because I'm looking at the chart, and not that the chart looks bad at all. Not that the chart looks bad at all. Like this fib retracement looks terrible, but not that the chart looks bad at all. Market cap's at over $7 million. Liquidity's there. But you can see it's clearly on a downward move right now. You can see it's clearly on a downward move. So BP over here throwing out memberships. Looks like Sully was able to grab the membership. BP, good luck. Sully, if you can, type a thank you to BP. Type a thank you and say thank you so much, BP. You're the man, BP. So Carlos said politics. And you know what? I think that was the best answer you can give, right? Because we covered an article like 2-3 weeks ago about, they call it Polify. And that's the political DeFi that's really gone and not taken over, but it's been a big thing in DeFi, right? You're seeing Joe Biden, Jill Biden. You're seeing like all these Trump, DeFi projects and all this stuff. And obviously we don't get political, right? We're not going to get political, but you can see that it's been doing, a lot of these political tokens have been joining, I'm getting distracted because all these freaking people are gifting memberships in here. Good job, Randy. Good job, Muhammad. Listen, guys, if you guys can, Soli, I'm still waiting for you too. Make sure you guys just send out that thank you. These guys just blessed you and gave you a free membership. And you guys can join this weekend. Come join with us. We're going to have a members-only stream that's going to be on Saturday. And also, we are going to be, I need to talk to the rest of the team and get their approval, but we are going to be doing another airdrop in the near future, right? It's not going to be this weekend. It's not going to be probably next weekend, but it's going to be in the near future where we are going to do another airdrop where all you have to do is be a member and you're going to get airdropped some NFK. Last weekend, I think it was last weekend, right? If I'm not mistaken, we airdropped everybody that was a member. Everybody got $15 in NFK. So they paid $5 to become a member, and we literally gifted them $15 in return in NFK. So, all right, y'all are just flexing around here, is what it is. That's what it is. Randy and BP are literally just flexing on everybody in here, is what it is. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Mohammed said, was that the second airdrop? No. Mohammed, there hasn't. We've only done one. We've only done one airdrop, but we're going to be doing another airdrop in the near future for all the members. So you already know, bro. You're going to 100% know whenever we're going to do it. It's going to be in the near future down the road. We'll do another one. So real quick, Carlos, for Super Trump, I completely agree what you're saying, right? I think that some of these, I don't think all of them, because there's probably thousands of them out now, but I think some of them are going to do really well as far as when we start getting really closer into the election, which is going to be in November. So we technically still have about 6-7 months until the election time. I think these projects are going to start really heating up in the next few months as we get closer towards election. So, and Muhammad dropped another membership on everybody. Bro, literally everybody in this chat is going to be green. Let's see here. Crypto Daldy said, I made 4 bands off Crob today. I know, bro. Crob was going crazy. We were covering it at the beginning of the stream. Right when we got the news that that it was dropping on crypto.com, I bought in like right down here at the 26th, and this thing has been going crazy. It's up 35% for today. And now let's see here. Oh, there we go. I Stay Hungry found it. There you go, bro. Welcome. And Pepe, another membership given out to somebody. So we literally have probably over 100 memberships now. The members only stream is going to start being super lit. Doll D. All right, bro. He came over here correcting me. Said, bro, it's Doll D. I don't know what I said, but my bad, dude. Crypto Daldi. There we go. I know I'm probably going to mispronounce that again, but I got you, bro. Carlos said, bro, I can't buy call. Why can't you buy call? What's going on? I mean, my opinion, Carlos, I mean, I'm not no financial advice or anything like that, but you can see clearly that call has been on a downward move. Unless you're catching these swings, I'd maybe just hold tight. Hold tight till we get to maybe some of these levels. I know I can just feel it. We're probably going to come down and test this support level right here at this 92. This is a big support level that we've had, and we haven't retested it in a little while. I wouldn't be surprised if we come down and retest that 92 right there. So I don't know. I would maybe wait and see if you can, if you have patience, you can maybe grab some more call at that 92 mark. And that might be what call needs, is to drop down to maybe this 92. Dare I say this 72. Somewhere one of these pivotal levels to where it gets to a point where it'll bring in the buyers back and this thing will have an epic bounce. BP said, oh, you know how it is. Koala Gang comes in and we make it rain. Y'all did, bro. Y'all dropped like what? Like freaking like almost 10 memberships. Muhammad said there's only one safe project, and that's NFK. NFK. We're gonna be doing something with NFK a little later, so BP already's been doing it. We're gonna keep it going. BP, you know Randy's not going to be able to do anything tonight because he said he's driving. So he's probably listening in the car now. He's like, they're talking about me. Trying to think if there anything that we missed. It looks like we've covered pretty much everything. So let's just do a recap on what I was saying earlier, because I know some people weren't here. Bitcoin's dominance has gone up. It's gone up a lot today. It's almost at 53%, guys. We have the halving in 1 week from now. So next week, around Thursday or Friday, the halving is going to be taking place, right? I think this week coming up, possibly starting this weekend, we're going to probably start seeing Bitcoin kind of going on its own run. And I say that, let's say Bitcoin starts running up and hits all-time highs. The alts are going to follow behind, but I don't think they're going to be moving as much as Bitcoin is for right now. This is Bitcoin's shine. This is going to be Bitcoin's week that it's been waiting for the last 4 years. The dominance is going to continue to rise as we keep going into these next few days. Right? But after we get done with the halving, the next few weeks, whether there's going to be a sell the news event for Bitcoin, right? Remember, I'm still going to hold for that $76,000, $80,000 Bitcoin. We'll see how it goes. I might have to change that around in the next few days. Let's see what these next few days bring. But same scenario we'll hold for right now. Bitcoin runs up maybe to 76. Let's move this beautiful drawing over. And I don't know why I drew in like different segments, but let's move this drawing over a little bit. And let's see here. So let me move this and let's do a different kind of. So let's say Bitcoin does something similar to this where it starts running up, right? We're in pre-halving still. We run up into the halving. Typically, we are going to see some kind of a sell the news event for Bitcoin, right? Where Bitcoin will run up. I'm calling for a $76,000, $80,000 Bitcoin. We see a sell the news event, brings us back down. Hopefully, maybe we can bounce off our previous all-time high, which is the 73,000. If not, we bounce down, most likely finding support where we've been finding support somewhere around that 69 to 70,000. Regardless, that happens. Few weeks will come by. We chop around. Bitcoin starts running up on another high. Timeline, we're most likely now at the end of April, maybe starting to get into May, first week of May, something like that. Then I'm thinking that we're going to start seeing Bitcoin at all-time highs again, but Bitcoin's dominance is going to start reducing to where we're going to start seeing altcoins. Altcoins are going to start coming back alive, and I think that's when we're going to start seeing Solana breaking all-time highs. You know, Milady starting to break all-time highs. Ethereum breaking up past $4,000. You know, that kind of altcoin season, and that's what I'm thinking. We're really going to start our stretch into getting into the thick of the bull run. So, again, we're going to have to see how this plays out. Historically speaking, Bitcoin never has hit all-time highs pre-halving. This year, we have already hit all-time highs. I still think we're going to continue to hit all-time highs, and I still do think that Bitcoin's most likely going to break 100,000 during this bull cycle. So, you know, but obviously time's going to tell. Right, time's going to tell, and we'll obviously be here to map it all out. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I think we're going to have a big week ahead of us. So, hopefully everything plays out. But as long as we are in these dips for Milady and for any of your favorite altcoins, I'm telling you guys, don't try to time the market. This isn't financial advice, just my opinion. Don't try to time the market. Just dollar cost average in and have patience. Patience is like the number one thing that I can't stress enough, right? Patience, patience, patience. Let everything play itself out. Remember, you're only investing money that's sitting in your shoebox, collecting dust, and your bank account that you don't need anytime soon. So if you're using that kind of money, you have time on your side, right? So you don't have to stress about anything. You don't have to stress about anything. You can just let it be. And when it plays out, it plays out. So, and you know how crypto goes. We run fast. So, Lutz, welcome, brother. Welcome to the memberships. And everybody that joined today as far as memberships, we will have a members only stream this weekend coming up. It's going to be on Saturday. We usually have them before our actual midday stream. So I will let you guys know probably tomorrow on tomorrow's stream as far as what the time frame is going to be. But I would say shoot for sometime on Saturday early day. Remember, if you're not available at that time, you will have exclusive content to where you can watch the stream at your earliest convenience, right? Only members only can see the streams. So you guys, make sure you guys come and join because like I said, if you have any questions, and I'm talking about we get into depth on how I trade, how I use these fib retracements, how I find my support, my resistance, everything like that, basically to be a better trader. So make sure you guys come and join on Saturday if you guys are members. So, but other than that, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Tomorrow's Friday. Hey, we got the weekend ahead of us, right? So let's hope that we have a big weekend ahead of us. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday night, and I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow. Again, I will see everybody members only this weekend, though, for sure. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe on your way out, and I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow, all right? Thank you so much. See you guys later.